This AI automates property research with just the address. This was a big request from a lot of our clients that we've been working with. They're spending a lot of time researching properties when a PPC lead comes in, whatever it may be. It's typically between 50 cents to $3 to research each property, just depending on what software you're using, etc. So this is essentially what it is. So you basically feed the AI the address, and then you get all this information back out. So to post this on YouTube, I can't provide the address. So here's kind of some of just the information. You can get links for the properties, the year built, everything. So I have all the prompts in here. I'm going to go through exactly the step-by-step process on how to do this, how to build this out for yourself. I'm going to use a software that we built called Fuse AI. It's basically built off of Go High Level, and that's going to be kind of my main hook, because the second that lead comes in, I want the AI to go and research that automatically, rather than someone having to plug it into a form and then go through that whole process. This AI can go and find it automatically. So basically you need a CRM of some sort that can send a webhook to Zapier, Zapier obviously, and Perplexity AI. If you have Venmo or you have PayPal, they're both giving away free Perplexity AI accounts right now. I believe the API is relatively cheap, so you don't have to spend a ton of money using that right now. And I'm just going to go through exactly how to build this. So the first piece I need to do is I need to go and get a webhook. So I'm inside of Zapier right now, and I'm going to grab a webhook. So trigger, catch a hook, boom, continue, and I'm just going to copy this webhook URL. So just click that, and then I'm going to go into our demo system here and some other cool agents that I'm just testing out, and I'm just going to create a new webhook. So right there, and all I have to do is post in that URL. Boom. I'm going to save it. Now I'm going to test this workflow with just one of my test people here and see if this comes in. All right, let's see. All right, we got that record. Continue with selected record, and then I'm going to use Perplexity right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do chat completion, and I can sign in. So I already have an account. All you have to do to connect a new account is press that and add the API key here. And to get your API key, just go into your Perplexity account, go to down here, right where the account is, and then click on API. And then you can API keys, come right here, accept terms, and I'm going to call it testing, create key, right? I'm going to delete this key afterwards. So, and all you have to do is come back in here, paste it in, yes, continue, boom, let that load. And then once that's in right there, you just come here and you select your Perplexity. Now you would press continue. We're going to select a model. So I like Sonar Pro. You can use Sonar Deep Research here, but it's going to take a long time and it's going to be super expensive to run that. So really we have this right here, this Sonar Pro. That's what I like to use. And then we need a user message. Get all of this, like this huge document here with the prompt and everything else you need. You can go and join our school group. The link will be right down below in the video there. So here's essentially what we need to pull in. So user message right here, I'm just going to copy it and I'm going to pump it in right here. And as we can see, right, the property address is needs to be updated. So all I have to do is come and press this plus button, and I can grab that full address, and I am just going to automatically set this to a 70% to 80% ARV. So that's kind of the value that I set. If you want to set it to like a 60, you can set it that way too. There's a few different ways that you can build that out. But now we have this system message right here. So for the system message, we need to grab this entire prompt here. I want it to pop out the way a specific way. So boom, I go back in here and boom, right? And that whole prompt is in there. All I need to do is grab the address here, and that should pull in. All the variables are there. And then we can see right here, test the step. We can check on the output here. And now it popped out all the citations. So you have realtor.com, Zillow values, all this stuff is in here for you. So you can really, like, there's search results, there's a ton of information in here, but then here's kind of that response, right? This is exactly what we were looking for. All of that is right there for you on what you're really looking to do. And then you have the different URL results that you can pull in just from the top, the citation stuff. So this is where AI is getting all of its data. Okay, perfect. So now I want to send this back to my CRM. So I want to send it back somewhere so that it automatically does the process. So I'm going to do lead connector right here. And before I do that, I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to publish this one because we already sent that through there. And now I'm going to build just a piece right here. So start from scratch. And actually don't even need to do that, but so apologies. But now I'm going to come back here, right? And I'm going to add/update contact. So now I'm going to select an account. You can connect an account just by going here, connect a new account, and go through that whole process there. Pretty self-explanatory. It may like kick you off the page, but then you just got to hop back in there. But this is the account that I want to use. So called sales demo right there. And I go continue. And now I have all the information. So I need to for sure put in my full name there, a phone number if I have it. I didn't push one in there, but you'll need email. You'll need the, you can leave pretty much the rest of it blank. Property AI researched, just tag it something so like, and then you can trigger it if you want to later, but mark it as true here. And now I want to pull in that entire result from AI. So that was right here, this assistant response. And then I'm going to hold down the shift key and then press enter. And I'm going to do citations. And this is going to pull in all of just those variables that we got right here with all the links and stuff. So that's just a random address there that we have running through. But all that's in there. Now I just press continue and I can test step. And now this is going to pop back in to my system, my test demo system here, and all that's in there, right? So all that was automatically populated for you. So again, if you want this prompt, you want all of the information on how to do this exactly for your business, get outputs like this with AI automatically. All you have to do is join our school group. The link's right down below, and you can grab that prompt and build this out for yourself using Zapier, Perplexity, and go high level. If you have another CRM, all you really need to do is send a webhook over and send it back. So that's essentially how to build that out.